Soil in India. Definition. What is soil? Soil is an important natural resource that covers much of the earth's land surface and on which all life depends as a source of directly. Okay, but we are if talk just one sentence, that's the upper layer of the earth is called soil. This is the definition. Okay, this is the definition. Next is formation. What is soil formation? Soil scientist Jenny gives a one formula, that is S equal to F ClORPT. Okay, S means soil, M means factor, Cl means climate, O means organism, R means relief, P means rain material, and T means time. This is the soil formation factors. Okay, there are some two things, that is one is active factors and one other is passive factors. Climate, organism, this is the active factors. Relief, parent material and time, this is the passive factors. Okay, next is soil formation. Soil profile, that is one is topsoil and another is subsoil. What is topsoil? Topsoil means is the most important layer. Topsoil is the most important layer of the soil since it contains humus. It contains all kind of bacteria. Okay, and second is subsoil. Subsoil, there are no humus. It is less developed soil. Next, next topic is types of soils in India. Types of soils in India. Mainly in our country, there are 6 types of soils are shown. That is, first is alluvial soil, next is black soil, red soil, laterite soil, and desert soil, and one is mountain soil. Okay. Soil conservation. What is soil conservation? Soil conservation is an effort made by humans to prevent soil erosion, to retain the fertility of soil. This is the definition of soil conservation. Okay. What are our contribution about soil conservation? These are the things. First is afforestation. Next is to check overgrazing. Okay. Construction of dams. Improved technique of agriculture. Terrace farming, and last is crop rotation. These are the process for soil conservation. So I am talking about just one point: afforestation. Afforestation means a lot of tree. Actually, a lot of tree. A lot of tree in land put out to keep overgrazing. Overgrazing means suppose goats, cow, these animals are take a lot of grazing, so it will be to check our our means our people. Construction of dams, it is very much important point. So we first show the construction dam in a place there it is good or not by the engineer. At first examined by the engineer and examined first. Next is improved technique of agriculture. Agricultural technique will be improved. At present, various types of techniques come in our agriculture systems. So improve the present technique for using the soil conservation. Next is terrace farming. Terrace farming will also help in soil conservation. Okay. Last is crop rotation. Crop rotation means suppose when we are crop any crop fields doing any fields, there are gives many types of crop, not only just one crop. In the year there are fall in various types of crops. So these are the main things about soil conservation. Topic is types of soil erosion. Okay, it is day by day it is very much problems in our country, soil erosion. Mainly there are two main reasons. Like it is natural, one is man-made. Okay, natural and man-made. So first of all, what is soil erosion? And soil erosion is the upper layer of soil eroded by various types of things such as wind, man, everything. Okay, soil erosion by running water is of two types. One is seat erosion and another is gully erosion. Seat erosion is that is suppose I have seen it. This is seat erosion. Or running water come and this is seat erosion. But when it is increase and it is from like this, okay, this is called gully erosion. Okay, first is seat erosion. It is very low. Suppose low means very no totally very small erosion, and when it is broad, okay, on that time it is called gully erosion. Okay, so soil erosion by wind, it deserts and in deserts and dry regions where there is little or no vegetation, wind is the most powerful agent of vegetation, because we see in the our third desert, Sahara desert, wind erosion is very much powerful there. Okay, next is human factor. What are human factor is at present time, it is the most and not only most, it is the very much affected by soil, because human factors, human settlement, cultivation, overgrazing, improper technique of cultivation these are the main factors for soil erosion. Okay, this is the main things about soil erosion. Next is laterite soil. What is laterite soil? This is the definition of laterite soil. Laterite soil is formed by leaching of laterite rock under high temperature and heavy rainfall with alternating dry and wet periods. Okay, this is the definition of laterite soil. Laterite soil mainly shows in the area of Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal. These are the main distribution of laterite soil. Okay, what are the characteristics of laterite soil? Laterite soil characteristics, laterite soil mainly, these soils mainly red in color. But why red in color? Because there are mainly high content of iron oxide. Okay, this soil iron oxide is very much high. That's why the soil color is laterite, or is soil color mainly red color actually. For this reason, the name is coming from red color to come laterite soil. Okay, this is the characteristics. Also, one another characteristics of this soil is acidity. Acidity is very much high in this soil. Okay. So next, what are the crops grown in this soil? Mainly cashew and tapioca grow in these soils. These two crops are mainly grown in this soil. Okay, so this is the laterite soil characteristics, definitions, distributions, and etc. if you learn this point, all these points, these soils, it's enough. Okay, mainly just it's totally I give the I try to give just a gist of the soil formation. Alluvium soil, alluvial soil, alluvial soil. These soils mainly two types. One is deltaic soil, deltaic coastal alluvial soil, and one another is inland alluvium soil. Okay, these are the two classification. Next, distribution. Mainly alluvial soil shows in the area of Punjab, Haryana, West Bengal. Okay, mainly there are alluvial soil shows, but many other place has, but there are also it shows. Next is characteristic and composition. What are the characteristics of alluvial soil? Alluvial soil characteristic mainly is found to a depth of 500 meters. Okay. Next, yellow in color. Third is rich in potash, humus, and lime. Okay. Next is there are mainly very much important two things, that is bhangar and khadar. What is bhangar? Old alluvium is called bhangar and new alluvium is called khadar. These two things is very much important, bhangar and khadar. Next is crops grown. Okay, cereals, cotton, oil seeds, these are the crops they are grown in alluvial soil. Next is black cotton soil. What is black cotton soil? Black cotton soil or Rebu soil is of volcanic origin, lava soil formed due to disintegration of basalt. This is the definition of black soil, black cotton soil. Next is distribution. Mainly Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, these area are mostly viewed in black cotton soil. Okay. Next is characteristic and composition. What are the characteristic and composition of black cotton soil? Now, one deep, fine grained and varying in color from black to chestnut brown. Okay. Next point, rich in iron, potash, lime, calcium, and humus. This is the black cotton soil because there are so lava soil formed due to disintegration of basalt. Basalt color is black. For this reason, this soil is black. Okay. When dry, hardness and forms deep cracks. Okay, this is the characteristic of black cotton soil. Next, crops grown. What are the crops grown in this soil? Mainly cotton, jowar, wheat, sugarcane. These are the crops grown in the black cotton soil. Red soil. What is the definition of this soil? Red soil formed by weathering of crystalline and metamorphic rock. Okay. What is the distribution? Distribution means the red soil are found all over India. The places are the mainly large parts of Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Odisha, and also found in West Bengal. Red soil. What are the main characteristics of this soil? Mainly this soil red in color because of its high iron oxide. For this reason, this soil is kind red soil. Deficient in nitrogen and rich in potash. Okay, these soil are mainly very much important for grow to the these crops. These are the wheat, rice, cotton, and pulse. Okay, these are the main features of red soil. Okay, if we just read and write these characteristics and definition and crop grown, these totally if we just remember it, okay, and it is the cover red soil characteristics, definitions, and its composition and prostrom. These are the total things of the red soils.